Hello and welcome to the first ever Bask Retreat Center weekly vlog. I'm Brady, that's me, and this is some of the stuff that I did last week while I was out at the land. We got a lot of projects going on at Bask all the time, so we're going to be keeping up with everything that's going on there and all the hard work that the land team is doing. So let's get right into it. After the storm we had last week, we've had a lot of trees down, so we've been working to clear a lot of this stuff that's on the property and put in piles, and this will be stuff that we'll use for composting or burning. Here's some of the debris that we've been cleaning up around the property of trees that have fallen down. There's stuff over here by the bog area that we've had to clear up, and a few trees fell over by the break cabin right there. One fell down near it, but it didn't do any damage, which was good. Overall, we didn't have any major damage from the storm, mostly just some of our weaker trees that couldn't make it through the extra weight of the ice, unfortunately. As you can see this week, some of the ice melted from last week's storm, but we've had a bunch of freezing days, so we still have a lot of ice and slush around. While I was out assessing the damages on the property, I went over to the creek to see what had been going on over there, and I noticed that this dam has grown pretty sizable, and I'm not really sure if this is due to the beaver that we have or how much is just normal limb fall from the trees, especially after the storm. But you can see it's been changing the flow of the creek quite a lot, and we have a decent amount of water dammed up there at the top, and it's draining out in the bottom a lot slower than it was before. So it's interesting to see. We're at the bathhouse. There is one of the bathrooms here that has some flashing that got messed up and needs to be replaced. And this is basically just like privacy piece, so no one can look in on you while you're going to the bathroom. So it's gonna match this one in the other bathroom. See that piece there? So when you close the door, can't see through. You can't see when they're going to the bathroom. Here's the piece that I'm going to use. I'm going to measure this according to the other one in there and cut it to length, and then we'll screw it in. Whoop! Okay, so pretend you're in the bathroom. You're in the bathroom. You're going to the bathroom. Boom. Can't see nothing. Can't see nothing. Lock the door. Rustic, but with privacy. Alright, it's a little bit... This hangs over a little bit more than I want upon looking at the other one. It still needs a little bit more length than the other one, but I'm going to shave this down a little bit. I'm going to cut this down another a half inch or so. See if that helps us out. Just like that. Now I'm covered in sawdust. But yeah, that looks a lot better. Let's close this again. See where we're at. Perfect. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, so I made a mess in here, and we have guests staying at the domes tomorrow. So I'm going to clean up the whole bathroom. Gonna make it look like it's brand new. Yeah. Big shout out to my coworkers Lex, Chase, Cole, Owen, Mariah. They work super hard on other projects this week, and I'll follow them on other weeks. So real quick, here are my 3 favorite pictures from this week that I took. Number 1, we got Lex showing me his tinctures in the back of his truck. Smelled interesting. We got the bog all frozen over because of the storm. We got the main bridge, which looked really beautiful this week. What up? It's Friday. I'm going to start off the day by putting some hooks onto the sauna just to hang your towel up. I'm going to put them along the side here. There's going to be 4 hooks. This is going to be a quick little something to knock out early in the day. So here we go. Also, if you can see here, this whole area is just ice. So I'm going to be really careful not to slip and fall on my butt while I'm doing this. And here we are. Now we got some places for you to hang your towel, your clothes, or whatever while you're using the sauna over here at Bask. Yeah. We heading to Chrysalis. Alright guys, thanks for joining us this week. This has been the Bask Weekly Vlog. Next week we'll come at you with some more stuff. There's always a ton going on over at Bask. See you there.
Watch out for the Taco Bell.